Mobile's Emily DeVoe and Pensacola's Haley Minogue are taking sides. Which city will earn bragging rights? Well, that will be up to you.
Oh, I forgot I was working. It's so relaxing here. I just lose track of the time. The beautiful white sugar sands, the Emerald Bay, I mean, just look at it. There's tons of different bars out on Pensacola Beach where you can meet up with some friends and enjoy the day, and it gets kind of crazy at night, right guys? Woo! You don't have to worry about the crowds at Dauphin Island like you do at your beaches. Not a spring breaker in sight. But if you're looking for a party, hey, we're the birthplace of Mardi Gras. 3 weeks of nonstop parades. Here, have a moon pie. Actually, nightlife in all of downtown Pensacola has really blown up. In 2014, this street, Palafox, was named one of the best in America, and since then we've only added more bars, more restaurants, more places to grab a beer. Moon pie. No thanks, I'm good with my beer. We actually have 4 breweries here in Pensacola that make their own beer. How many do you guys have again? There are 2 in the works to hopefully open soon. In fact, downtown Mobile is in the middle of the biggest business boom they've seen in years. Restaurants popping up all the time. And speaking of restaurants, there you go. Well, you know all those crab claws you order at your restaurants? Well, you can thank Mobile for that. It all started right here at Bailey Seafood.
My dad started in 1962. He was the first man to fry one.
Emily, why would you get a fried crab claw when you can come here to Joe Patty and get a raw claw?
You take it home and you cook it fresh, you know it's seasoned the way you want it, you know it's hot when it hits that plate.
And after you finish up at Joe Patty's, you can come join me here at Wahoo Stadium. Both Mobile and Pensacola have baseball teams, but there's just one small thing that sets the Wahoos apart from the Bay Bears. Wins. I'm a little young, so I don't know all our sports history. Let me think. I bet Randy Patrick could help me out.
Hank Aaron, Satchel Paige, Willie McCovey.
There's too many famous people to list who grew up playing ball in Mobile.
Grew up playing in Mobile, but how many still live there? Roy Jones Jr. and Bubba Watson still live here in Pensacola.
Who can blame them? We're America's first settlement, and with that comes a pretty rich history. Now, St. Augustine, they'll try to tell you that they're older than us, but they're not, right, Matt?
That's right. St. Augustine is going to be 1565, when Pensacola was actually founded in 1559.
History, huh? Well, welcome to Africa Town, the home of Cudgel Lewis. Mobile is full of rich history. Just ask these ladies. The Mobile Azalea Trailmaids study it all so they can give anyone coming to our city a warm welcome. While I'm on a roll, it's better to fly into Mobile's airport than Pensacola. Round trip tickets down $90 on average in the last year. See this word right here? International. You can fly anywhere in the world from this airport. I'm not sure why anyone would leave Pensacola when you can have people just come visit you here, but with so many options, you can get where you're going much faster. And speaking of much faster,
The Blue Angels grace the beach every Sunday, returning from air shows all across the country.
and don't forget, they put on the best air show in the world every July right here on Pensacola Beach. Oh, there they go. You're right, it's tough to beat a Blue Angels show, but there's only so many in town every year. You can visit the USS Alabama battleship every day of the week if you wanted. Oh, and speaking of big boats, we also have a cruise ship. You know, Haley, I don't think anyone would blame you if you wanted to move to Mobile. There's a lot of businesses that want to locate here too. Right, Mayor Stimson?
Absolutely. In the last year, a little more than a year, 18 companies have followed Airbus to Mobile. Walmart just announced 600 new jobs, a lot of new tech jobs. Come on.
If you had to say one nice thing about Mobile, what would you say?
Well, listen, you got great leadership, but you know, you think about Mardi Gras is one thing. Across the world, we all love Mardi Gras.
And what's been done to revitalize Pensacola's downtown, kudos to them.
Man, it's a good thing you and I don't have to decide which city is better. That's what our Facebook fans are for. Head over to our Facebook page and you can decide which is better. In Mobile, I'm Emily DeVoe. In Pensacola, the better city, I'm Haley Minogue. News 5.
News 5's Haley Minogue and Emily DeVoe teamed up for this report.
Earlier this month, we told you why we love the cities we report in.
Pensacola, Mobile.
Mobile is Alabama's oldest city, home to the original Mardi Gras, one of the biggest ports in the country, where Austral builds warships for the Navy, and warm sugar sands of Dauphin Island.
People call us the sunset capital of Alabama, for obvious reasons.
Pensacola, on the other hand, is surrounded by 50 miles of emerald coast. It's where the Blue Angels call home. And last year, the Wahoos baseball team was named the best AA franchise in the country.
And don't even get me started on the food they've got here. Thanks, Congressman.
With so many great things to love about Mobile and Pensacola, we left it up to you to pick the winner. Thousands of you logged on to vote in our Facebook poll, leaving messages about why your city is the best.
Pensacola.
Mobtown,
Who likes
baby.
to pay
Sweet
state
home
income
Mobile,
taxes?
Alabama.
Blue Angels, Blue Wahoos.
No place like Mobile.
This has been one of the bigger polls that we've had so far this spring. A lot of people voting, a lot of people getting really passionate about it, a lot of comments supporting their city, whether or not you love Pensacola or Mobile.
There's a science to finding out who's really the winner because the numbers that show up on the poll don't include everyone who voted.
Our WKRG Facebook fans can see the thousands of votes that we've gotten on the actual live poll itself, but they can't see the votes and all the shares. We've gotten close to 100 shares on this particular poll, and they've tabulated a whole lot of votes as well.
When you take all the numbers into account, the winner is...
And it is Mobile. As you can see, it was a tight race. Mobile wins with 54% to Pensacola's 46%. More than 10,000 people participated in our poll. Only 868 votes decided to win, a tight one here. Now, if you'd like to see our first Mobile versus Pensacola story, go to our website, check it out, WKRG.com.